Okay, I want to say hi again everybody. Welcome to another art video with me, Richard, and I'm very happy that you can join anytime. I'm not a brilliant artist, but I do love to do art and I love to create animation as well. So in this video, okay, let me just turn my microphone a little. Okay, and I'm going to talk to you as I'm doing this. Okay, in this video I'm going to be going for some various poses with rough sketches this time. I'm going to use my character Nori, this character. Okay, let me just move along here. I'm going to use a simple brush. Which brush should I use? I really don't know. I'll just go for a normal brush. I was going to use a pencil, but I'm going to go for a normal pen, black pen. I'll go for blue. I'll go for a dark blue for rough sketches, right? Okay, so now let me think about this. I'm going to choose the pencil after all, the dark blue pencil. I'm going to choose that. It just feels a little bit like not so definite, you know. It's more, you feel comfortable when you're just laying down basic test things. I just remembered something I want to do. I want to do something here. You know, in my other videos you may have seen, like, I lay down a line like to show where the characters are standing, and I may add another line to show the height of the characters, and then I may add another line to show the middle of the body where the centre of the hips are, and I work it all out in between there depending on how they're bending and stuff. You could even go further to have like knees and elbows or whatever if you wanted to. You know, let's say that's the knees there. So if I've got a character here, understanding where the torso is, going down to the hips here, then when you get down to the knees, you know that the knees bend on these pivots. The arms would be about here. Usually the hands about where the groin is, and the elbows halfway up the arm. There would also be a line to separate the head and for the neck here and the torso. For women, as I say, the shoulders are more smaller. The shoulder width is more narrow, and it should be more wider on the hips. And usually the knee will usually tend to tilt in a little bit rather than tilt out. Okay. On male characters, the shoulders are more wide, as I say. But I'm just doing a rough thing here just to show you. You know, you've seen me do this before, and I've also explained, like, the center, this line down the center of the body. Like, you can imagine how they're standing here, and like, you could have a character leaning over, let's say. And you know, let's say his body was leaning over here, see, on some funny angle, and then the hips are still here, right? That's there. Now the character standing in a circle, let's imagine there, and I've sometimes had it so that there's more lines, like one line here or a line here, and definitely not a line there. Excuse me, that was a terrible advertisement that just popped up there to distract motherfuckers. Disgusting. But I'm just saying, okay, so imagine if you had the guy stepping forward, taking a step forward, and the hips were here, and another leg was further back, you see. So you can see now that the character's walking along on this line, and the circle is here, and they're in different positions. And I've explained this already in another video and gone over different things. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to explain something else just really quickly also. You know, the bending of the knees, as I was saying. So if the knees are in the middle here, yes, we could have the knees in the middle. I could have some kind of stance where it's like this, where the guy's legs are really wide. You know, this is here, and then this is going to be lower, obviously. The spine down the middle there, you know. A man, let's say, in a hat, okay, looking at that guy. You know, usually a woman would have her legs more close together or whatever, or crossed, you know, like that, or something, okay. But more modest. But the thing is, you know, you see that the knees are still on that line, right? The knee line. If I'm going to have a knee line, I don't usually even bother to do that. But the middle line here is right in the middle of the body, as we say, to show the legs are like the half of the height of everything. But what I'm trying to say is, if one knee's lower, let's say, or both knees might be slightly lower. Let's say one knee's here, you know, it's like what? Okay, the character's like this, or maybe one leg's slightly on the side. This leg's like, you can't even see the other side, maybe it's slightly further back down there. You see, maybe this is the you know, from here the shoulders will be about here, but we're going to move the shoulders to another. Let's say one shoulder's on this side, so the guy's, you know, got both hands up offering the king a cake, let's say, you know. And it just so happens that this guy's hips are facing us, you know, or this could be not facing us. Maybe this is the ass right here, you know, and you know, you could shit right about here. But let's just go back to what I'm saying. Let's imagine the character's like on the side. So on the side, that kind of position would look like this. If we don't draw the body in, it's like that. See? Can you see the difference of how the one on the left, the hips are facing us, you see? I could draw a little circle to indicate, again, the body too. And in a real character, you may have a big fat belly or whatever, you just don't know, okay? Imagine a man like this. Imagine a man with really big shoulders. Look at that, see, look, about here. And the legs are like that. You can just see he's a really big, strong guy, you know? But a woman, maybe slightly shorter, but the same thing applies. Let's just imagine that these lines are just basically representing her average height. So if we have lines for her, then like one, that's for the head, that's for the body, and then that's for the ground, you know. This is for her knees. Let's just say it like, you know, she's shorter than the guy. The smaller hips, smaller shoulder line, spine going down, wider waist there, you know. Oh, sorry, no, that should be higher. So that should be about here. So the waist's here, and then the little dainty legs in here, and the arms are there. And you can just see that's clearly different from the one on the far left. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. We can see that, but I've just totally forgot what I was going to do. Kind of forgot what I was going to do. Let's just, yeah, I know what I was going to do. I know exactly what I was going to do, yeah. What I was going to say is, another thing is, like, sometimes I may do, let's say I've got these lines, okay. We'll have just 3 for now. And we'll have this character. You can imagine it's like a circle, right? Well, hold on. Should be like circle, neck, torso, down to the middle, hips, 2 legs there, and 2 arms, and the hands meet in the middle. But if you're going to imagine that these are circles and we're looking on a different angle, we're going to need to imagine it on a different plane. So let's imagine it's like a different plane, okay? You know, we've got this. I'm just doing a basic rough 3D looking thing here. So you can imagine we're kind of looking down, and we got this sphere for the head, sphere for that, and a sphere for the hips, shoulders on the side. You can't see the other one. You know what I mean? And you can just have it like that. See, or like let's say this one. Let's say we're totally 3D. So you got this is here, this is here, this. See. Trying to imagine that these pieces now, I'm just drawing like cylinders to represent the pieces, you see. So this character's picking up a box, a red box or whatever it is, I don't know. And you can see that. So if I go here and just erase certain areas, you can just see, you know how that's working, okay? If I was to go on top of that, I know it's not a very good description. There's just very, very simple. What am I doing here? Hang on. Got terrible colours. What I've got. Hold on. So if I do the hair there, you know, the ears about there. Can't see the face because it's looking down. See if I do that. So you can just fill it in. You see. And this is that. And this guy was reaching down to get something, and I'm just drawing it all in, you see, and this is here, and this is here, see, and that's at the back, and that's the back of the foot, and the guy's leaning down, and this guy here is looking, he's like, what the hell's going on, you know? Put some funny hat on the guy, he's some strange guy, you know, coat. His hands in his pocket. I don't know, I'm just doing a rough thing here. You see, and then we have a tree in the background, smaller, and a big tree in the foreground because it's closer. You see? and that. But my point I was trying to say was like about having these spheres, basically. That's what was my point, you know. Doing a sphere. I'm still using this pencil here. I just realised I'm still using the pencil. Please excuse me, I'm just moving a few things around. Yeah, so I've got this pencil here, okay. And so I got this pencil here. And you know, I'm just imagining where everything's gonna go. So let's imagine it's like an oval shaped body. There's the hands there, and this guy's in a fight, doing some like sausage shapes there as well. You can do that for the arms, you see. Just never forget all your basics. A bit of a lower part for the, what do you call it, the abdomen. It's a bit of rib cage here. Yeah, so these would be the hands here. Put the thumbs in, you see. It's all coming in, see, and there's to be that. It's not a perfect shape, I'm just doing it roughly. And then you can work it out as you go, you know. And then the hips, you know, whatever. Not so wide on a man as they are on a woman. You have this here. You know, I'm just trying to come up with some fun here. I'm just having some fun, basically. But yeah, this is the thing. So when I'm drawing, I'll do that. I'll do a line and do another line. You know, it's like coming in. You see, and that's how it's coming out. Say well like that. You know. Just working with these basic shapes. And it's like right there, you know. And you see how you can just turn that. Understanding that the woman still has some, you know, shape to her, some from that, even just from that. See, I can turn that, excuse me, into something. See, it's working from these rough shapes. Just go on another line here, and let's just have some fun now, for a bit of fun. Some really big eyes. I never usually do this, but I'm doing it in this video. Do some crazy signs on there and stuff. It's that proper anime cuteness up to the max. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know, man. They're doing something crazy here, but again, it's like rough, but you know, you get the idea, right? We're gonna go right there. And we're gonna go, let's think about this, okay? So, you know, you can basically get the idea of what I'm saying. See, so if I go there, could do it like that. I'm just thinking now, I don't even know. Maybe there. Yeah, put the shoulder there. There. And again, just from here, so you need to understand, see, this is the point, you need to understand the bones again, the body, you know, the bones indeed, okay, about here, say, this should be bigger, say, okay, so let me have a look. You can check your own hands when you're doing this as well, you can check your own hands as well, obviously, you know. Yep, okay, it's coming on. So you're learning the whole time. Yeah, again, this could be about here. Hang on, let me just check that out. Okay, good. Put that closer to that one. Ah, shit. Hold on. Here and this one here, and then nicely shaped fingers there. And you could like copy and paste, but I think it's like, I think it's better to like even just try and practice, you know. Just practice. Not perfect how I've done this here, I must say, but whatever, you get the idea. Okay, so there, have a look. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. In, boom, 2 fingers there. Learning as I'm looking at my hand there, and then this is going around, and this goes up. Doing them kind of like rough, as I say, but as I say, this is one. This is another one. This hand a bit slimmer. You don't want to have massive big arms. That's another thing. Another good point. You know, you don't have massive big arms because there's a woman. Yeah, that's better. Looks a bit funny, I must say, but you know. Okay, so it's coming on, right? So here we go. Gonna get this here a bit crisp. Okay, about there, maybe. Okay. We're coming along. Could be there. Back about there. You know, really over the top, I know, but you can do that. You can do this. Make it like that if you wanna. You know, you can have like some loose tie or something there, you know, for a bit of fun. Get the idea here, you know what I'm saying. I'm just getting it all in. Sorry about that. Sorry about the advertisements. They're getting the fucking advertisements in again as well. I hate those advertisements that come up, they make me sick. Let's just do this. Again, the neck's a bit over the top. I must say the neck is a bit over the top. Let's see if we can make a smaller. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer as well. So I can raise the neck. Okay. Hold on. Going down. Certain areas, just cleaning things up. I'm going to move the head in a moment. I'm going to move it right now. Move the head just quickly. I'm going to cut there. Sorry if you can hear anybody shouting in the other room. That's because there's people at home. Okay, good, right, about there. Have it on the same line as we had it there. The eyes are a bit crazy, I know, on this one. The eyes are a bit crazy, I'll give you that. If I go over here, can even like erase certain parts of the eyes here to make them a bit, see, smaller. Looks a bit better. That looks even better. Looks like more happy sort of thing. I don't know. Still crazy though. Still crazy though. You know, it's like the whole. Now the face. I'm still going to fix up the face a little bit here. A little bit too fat, as I say. Put the neck in here. Continue. I know I've got that really over the top there on the showing the bosoms there and such, but it's alright. Just trying to make it simple. Now this is the bit, isn't it? This is the curvy bit, so let's get it on. Okay, doing that there, just like we like it, just like I like it. Okay, good. Okay, and then we're going to do this. Change it a little bit there, just fix it up a bit because I did those legs really rough at that point when I was doing it, just when I did do it. That's about there. Okay, just cleaning that up a little bit there. Okay. Okay, now if we get rid of the sketch now, let's move the sketch across to have a look. That's what we had. You may say the sketch looks better. I don't know, bit of fun. The eyes, I went absolutely crazy on the eyeballs, didn't I, on this one. I think that's a bit better there, looks a bit better. That's more normal there. See, certain things can just mess the whole thing up. Certain problems. Sometimes it's the whole thing. I say the mouth again, you know, not perfect there either, is it? The mouth's like way too big, I think that mouth is. Yeah, you see certain things you can just shrink things up a little bit and fix things up. I don't know. Yeah, you see, changing things up a little bit, they just look better. Kind of, yeah, it looks better, much better already actually if I look at it that way. Looks better already. So if I go in, she gonna know about it. Yeah. Quickly give this one a bit of fun. She'll be laughing like a go-go girl. Let's go. She'll be laughing like a go-go girl. Know what I mean, like? Know what I mean, geezer? Okay, let's go. Bit of colour on there. It's a rough sketch. We're not doing nice, amazing line art again, as I say. A lot of these that I've been doing are just sketches, you know. It's just practice for the positions, the poses, and the rough look of the whole, and the how, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Gonna give this a what's a duder? No, I'm gonna give this a. I'm gonna give that whatever she wants to have, and I'm gonna give this here. I'm gonna get white for the eyes there. That always helps. Gonna go on another layer. I'm gonna go with crazy pink for the hair. This is not Nori, obviously, from the other character of mine. You can just see that it's not by this demented, super happy smile, huh? Still good fun though. White for the shirt here as well, and I'll put a bit of colour on that tie for a bit of fun. That's what I'll do. Put a bit of, what colour should we have? Just anything in between there, just a bit of that. It's okay. And yeah, it's okay. Give an erase certain little features here and there what we don't need to. We're kind of messed up sort of thing. Clean up a few areas, a little bit of a clean up job, see, in certain areas. But I think I'm just going to leave it like that, really. You know, most of it's all right, you know. It's rough, but you know, still it's all right. Give it the shakes. This one. Give this one shit, what happened? I'm gonna just give this a duplicate, just quickly, and do some shadows on it. Oh, I forgot to give him white teeth. So, shit. I forgot to give this whole your white teeth, man. What's going on? Shit, what's going on here? Carefully as fuck on this one. The white teeth, there you go, get your white teeth in, man, shit. Damn. See how them things, how you notice certain things though, you see? Okay, go there, boom. Okay, I'm going to erase certain areas. I'm sorry about people shouting in the other room. Sorry about that. As I say, just a little bit of a lighting on here, and we'll be finished in a moment. Anyway, get this done. There we go. And there we go. That's basically what I'm going to do. I'm not going to put any highlights or anything like that on it. I'm just going to cut this one out and save it with this together with it, and that's a quick one there. Alright, you know, bam, boom, boom, huh? We'll get that on the vision, get that on the full screen there. Okay, hold on, let me have a look at that. And there you go. That's basically another rough, quick one. Mind you, I know there's some rough lines and stuff I didn't really erase and stuff there, but it's just a really rough sketch, as I say. Thank you very much for watching this one, and see you again in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.